Good morning, Western Slope. Happy Wednesday. I'm Dalen Brazelton. Let's talk about your weather. Folks, it was a very interesting night last night as the northern lights push into the region. Now, they'll be around tonight as well, but hopefully you got a good look at them in the early morning hours of today, because it's going to be a little bit cloudier and a little bit more difficult to see things. We're still waiting for that sun to rise now on America's Mattress Live Tower Cam, but still seeing a little bit of those reds illuminating from the aurora borealis. Now, like we mentioned, that cloud coverage is expected to increase as we head into not only today, but for the rest of the week as we prepare for some weekend storm potential. Now, this is not as likely as it was as the atmospheric river continues to push further south and that high pressure continues to dominate the region, but we should still be seeing some form of moisture hit the region. But let's talk about the elephant in the room. Folks, what an amazing view that we had last night from America's Mattress Live Tower Cam, capturing a lot of the aurora, and we'll have a little bit of a breakdown on how they work and all that classic aurora news a little bit later in the show. But let's talk about your weather first. Right now, we're seeing some pretty lovely temperatures across Grand Junction, and as well as that cloud coverage starting to push in already for the region. That's going to continue to be the case for the rest of the day. Mostly cloudy conditions expected to push in, especially later in the evening and overnight. Temperatures right now, though, waking up to 38 degrees in Grand Junction, mid to upper 30s as well for Nucla and Paonia, with Montrose and Delta riding either side of that freezing line, though Delta very much so below freezing right now in those upper 20s. Glade Park also seeing some pretty warm temperatures right now. For that classroom forecast, that first bell's ringing to 40 degrees and those partly cloudy conditions already starting to push in. That'll continue for the rest of the day, where we're seeing very similar highs to yesterday. So if you enjoyed yesterday, great news. And if you didn't, it's going to be a beautiful afternoon, though, as we're starting to see temperatures about 10 degrees above average. And then tomorrow, well, we get even warmer, expecting to get close to 70. So this afternoon, we'll be seeing those mid-60s starting around 1 o'clock and then pushing on until the sun sets around 5 p.m. The morning hours, very similar to yesterday as well, mid-30s pushing into those 40s around 9 a.m. For that Cozy Cat forecast, we got Ivy hanging out with us all week long, and it's going to be a beautiful one to stay inside and cuddle with your cat a little bit longer, folks. The only difference between yesterday and today is today's starting a little bit breezier, but wind speed still expected to die down by noon, and then mostly clear conditions for that afternoon before that cloud coverage returns for the evening and afternoon. Mid-60s expected to be kind of that peak temperature for the day. We got kind of a battle going between the above average temperatures and this cold front that's finally starting to dissipate. So once again, the Intermountain West holds strong and continues to dominate into the Midwest as well, with that above average high pressure kind of keeping things very much on the warm side. This is the case for tomorrow, as we're seeing widespread above average temperatures close to 70 degrees in the region. The red areas primarily across eastern Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, and then some of the Great Plains. It's going to be the greatest chance to be seeing these temperatures up to 25 degrees above average. So while we're sitting pretty at about 15 degrees above average tomorrow, this atmospheric river that we're seeing kind of push in this week is going to continue to bring in some moisture potential, although we're kind of all over the place, folks. So we'll kind of see where this moisture lands by the time the weekend is rolling around. As we take a look ahead, though, with that Discovery Auto Group 7-day forecast, we're seeing those mid-60s for today in Grand Junction. Mostly cloudy skies and the chances for showers seemingly pushing all the way back to Sunday as of this point in time. Montrose slightly cooler, seeing those mid-60s as well. Throughout the rest of the week, temperatures dropping pretty significantly over the course of the next several days. Temperatures expected to also get back below freezing, so let's enjoy these warmer temps while we got them.